And this is happens right in that moment. You don't go home hours later and then say these things. No, bro. You do that right in the fucking moment. And like that's the problem with most guys. Most guys cannot do that. Most guys cannot rumble for real. And I'm back with another video. And I'm gonna give y'all guys a lot of value. See, a lot of the topics that I'm talking about when it comes to just giving y'all guys game, you know what I'm saying, and how to, go about your dating life and, female nature. These topics are very, very nuanced. And this is why you as a guy, if when you watch my videos, you gotta watch it from the finish to the start, from the start to the finish, because a lot of you guys just you watch a clip on no, don't compliment women, and then you just run with it, and it's like, bro, these things are very, very nuanced, guys. If you want to work one on one with me, bro, in understanding these things. You don't want to watch all of these videos to understand female nature. Make sure you DM me on Instagram at Rampo for real gains. Um, just so that you guys know. So let me just start with this one. Complimenting women. See, a lot of you guys, because you all consume a lot of content about dating, um, on the internet, you think that you should not compliment women because this is gonna over validate her. You know, And this cannot be further from the truth. The reason why I say this is because when you never compliment her, bro, how the fuck is she gonna know that you find her attractive? This is gonna be so weird just to be with around you if she's like from a perspective of a woman because like you don't even find her to be sexy, my G. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can compliment women, but when it comes to like over validation, this happens when you as a guy over communicate. When you ask a guy over pursue. When you ask a guy ask for the date, ask for the date, ask for the date. Compliment, compliment, compliment. And there's no level of real reciprocation from that woman. That's when really you as a guy should stop complimenting a woman. That's when you as a guy should not be doing these things and validating that woman. So there's a lot of nuance and context when it comes to the overall just dating space and attracting the opposite sex change, right? The other thing I want to talk about, and I made a video of, my last video because I shot both of these videos on the same day, is about leadership, and whenever you ask a guy get disrespectful behavior, toxic behavior from a woman, unpredictable behavior from a woman that you do not like, is to use distance and silence to get a woman to act right. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of value. In context is everything, James, right? Just because she didn't, you didn't like one thing that she did, and you just go away. This doesn't mean she's just gonna run back to you like a fucking puppy the first time that y'all meet. There should be a level of, there should be already like a dynamic be formed between you and that woman. Like there should already be a relationship built between you and that woman before you as a guy can decide just to walk away. You know what I'm saying? And like sometimes it's not just about walking away because it's like you should be able to communicate to that woman in a way that is calm, you know what I'm saying? In a respectful manner and letting her know that this and this and this and this is what I do not like. And if you're gonna do this again, then you end these things. You know what I'm saying? She cannot always just assume what bothers you, what you don't like. You gotta actually state what you do not like. And this is happens right in that moment. You don't go home hours later and then state these things. No, bro. You do that right in the fucking moment. And like that's the problem with most guys. Most guys cannot do that. Most guys cannot tell a woman how it is in the heat of the moment. And it's like the reason why I say you as a guy, you shouldn't tolerate any disrespect, you shouldn't tolerate any toxic behavior from a woman is because like the small things that you slide, this is the things that build up. These are the things that later on become big things. That letting her swear at you and maybe just brushing off like it's just a joke, my G. These are the things that make her, when y'all get into an argument, she takes out personal things within the argument and just chaos. You know what I'm saying? And you as a guy should be able to call these things out. So this shouldn't be like you know a full time job that you as a guy be doing, but it's like you should be always keeping these things in mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it also comes to a part where you as a guy understand that not caring makes her desire you more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do I do? I mean by not caring. By not caring, I don't mean you don't talk to her, you don't communicate to her, or you just don't text her at all. By not caring, I mean like you as a guy should be able to talk to her like you're just a fucking person. You know what I'm saying? Like you enlightening her on how your days has been going, like you're just a normal person, like how a normal relationship would work. But what I mean by don't care is not to put mental investment, emotional investment in things that is just not a priority in your life. And this is like what I meant by my previous point by calling things at the heat of the moment. If you don't like something that she did or they say to you, my G, you don't take those things later on and then mention it because there's gonna show a lot of care. There's gonna show a lot of just investment. You know what I'm saying? If you let that shit slide, you gotta actually like totally detach, detach from her and whatever happened, my G, and let her come back to you. And this is like what I wanted to talk about in this video. It's like dating content is really, really, really nuanced. There's a reason why I can make a lot of over 100 videos talking about female nation in the game because this shit is like it's not you cannot fit it in a 10-minute video, 15-minute video, even just a podcast, my G. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm a content creator. I'm trying to be creative. You know what I'm saying? It's like I always gonna want to shoot the next video. So I'm not just gonna give y'all the game just like that, my G. Because you gotta understand, these things took me years to understand. These took trials, tribulation, and just a lot of heartbreak to understand these things. These things come from experience as a guy. A lot of guys who think self improvement is it's a process. It's just something that you schedule and then you stop at a certain point, bro. Like self improvement is a lifestyle. Going to the gym is a lifestyle. You gotta be learning and growing as you go as a man. This is how you as a man become more competent. There's no end to this thing. You gotta constantly learn and grow, constantly improve. This is a lifestyle, my G, and this is what a lot of guys do not understand. So the reason why I do not make videos about cold approaches and approaching women is understanding this one thing, right? Let me just say this first. Women date up. Women are hypergamous. We all know this by now. And whenever you as a guy approach a woman, the problem is this is you it basically subconsciously what you're communicating is the man pursuing a woman, you wanting her at the end of the day. Women want what they can have. And this is if you're gonna go and watch my previous videos so you as a guy can understand this a little bit better. This is why you as a guy always want her to be the one to open up first. You want her to be the one in the pursuit. Because if you as a guy just gonna lay your cards, tell her how you feel, and think this is gonna raise desire, you're so far from being right. It's like since they want that what they can have, and you just put your feelings on the table, you put the relationship on the table, you wanting her to be your girlfriend, my G, you're giving away the relationship. You're giving away everything. And it's like the project is done. Whatever did happen between the two of y'all, the fun that she had, the fantasy that was playing in her mind about you, who you are, my G, and what y'all could be is gone because you as a guy just put it all on the table. So that's what most guys gotta understand is like, I'm not saying you should not approach women. Like, obviously, if you want more options, go and fucking approach women. Go and talk to fucking women. I think before you as a guy trying to play an indirect game, you should be able to be fucking direct because this is how the masculine is. You are assertive. You are direct with your communications. You tell her what you want, what you desire to have. You know what I'm saying? And you should be able to be okay if she disagrees or rejects whatever it is that you want. And it's like then you can go the indirect way because most guys they want to start off the indirect way, the how can I say the overt way of covert way of communication. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you gotta first master being direct and telling her what you want. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys they play the game a lot like backwards, my G. Backwards, my G. And it's like this is why I stopped, scripting my videos and just talking straight from my heart and my passion because I love talking about this. You know what I'm saying? This is my purpose, man. And it's like there's just a lot of nuance, G. There's a lot of nuance, my G. You know what I'm saying? And even me, I'm learning as I'm going, my G. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of guys think that because I'm a content creator and talking about dating in relationship, it's like I don't lose out on women. Definitely, I fucking lose out on women, G. You know what I'm saying? In fact, women do not like that me. I am giving you guys this information because first of all, some of these women, their bills are getting paid from guys not knowing what I'm revealing in my videos. You know what I'm saying? The food on their table. These things I reveal in my videos, my gene. This is why a lot of women do not like the type of content that I'm making because I'm basically just taking their life away and letting you guys know what is happening and opening your eyes to really what's going on undercover when it comes to just female nature. And so it's like a lot of women do not like the fact that I make this content. You know what I'm saying? It's like have being a hot chick. Being a hot chick, you have a lot of options, but she's not gonna take all of these, options and be in a relationship with these guys because they don't feel to her standard. They're just not doing it for her. And it's like when you as a guy become alpha, you as a guy upgrade yourself to a level that you see the world at a point where most guys do not, and you see female nature for what it is like a lot of these women aren't they aren't desirable. These women, you see that a lot of these women are just they are not worth being in a relationship with. And it's like at the end of the day it's really like you lose out on a lot of women because they're just not worth your time and your investment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's pretty much what I wanted to uncover and tell you guys in this video when it comes to my content. I'm gonna make a series about masculine secrets and masculine nature because I feel like you as a guy you get way much further in life understanding male nature and masculine nature than understanding female nature. A lot of guys they think they should understand female nature. They should know the female why she did this, why she said this, and it's like, bro, there's a reason why y'all different, and you'll just never, ever, ever, ever in your life see the world how she sees it because it's just not in your nature. God didn't create y'all be to see the world like that. We just wired differently. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta understand male nature to be able to get ahead, my G, not female nature. Watching content about female nature is just information. It's not gonna help you get more women. You're still going to have to go and talk up to those women. You're still going to have to work on yourself and increase your S&V, your sexual market value to be able to be a valuable man and do the actions. A lot of you guys should just start doing, my G. Just do. Don't think two times about it. Just do, my G. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.